Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Pitch
that's
misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Well,
it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's off the plate.
Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Alex Bregman. The pitch. Outside low. Ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
That's out to center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
And it's fouled away. And that one hit 97 on the gun. There's a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So up next, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Varitek over at first with 1 away. And that one fouled off. Ground ball to first. Could be 2. Throws to second for 1. To McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double play. Back here in Denver, here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Foul ball.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-2 is the count.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right center field. Griffey on his horse. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Bazzana, 22 years old, and he's a native of Australia. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one drilled left field. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run shot. And they slice into the lead. It's 6-4. Base is empty, 1 away. And now it's Dansby Swanson. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 6-5. Gordon now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air. Bregman settles under it. And there are two down. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Popped up. Lux makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the sixth. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And that one in the air center field. Junior on the move. He's got it. And there's one down. So digging in, Barry. Larkin. And there's a strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Out to short, Swanson. Fires across the diamond. Larkin gone in the play. And now batting, Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. In the dirt, and that's ball one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1. And delivers outside. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And he misses it. It drops in. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Trout on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a foul straight back.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop
to first, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field. And now Evan Carter. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hauls it in, 1 away. Now it's the DH, Nick Kurtz. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Check swing, called strike. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey Jr.
Ball one there.
1-0.
Next
Back
pitch
ball
misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's in there at the knees.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's
I can't
inside.
whistle.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ripped to right. Carter hauls it in, and there's one away. David Ortiz now at the plate. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that
0-2.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th. And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. Johnson back to work. Pitch misses
Ball 1.
there, and that's ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the air, right field. Trout on his horse. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Hit in the air, left field. He's under it. Brings it in. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Griffey gets under it, corrals it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third, Gordon. Over to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Next to hit, Jason Varitek. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
And that's awfully
1 ball,
close.
2
I don't know
strikes,
how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The next offering misses. And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. There's a strike. next pitch is outside. Puts a bunt down. Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
In the air, left field. Santander in pursuit. And it's caught for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah. You can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. Shea Langoliers digs in now.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Philadelphia going up against Pittsburgh. Here's Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Raines makes the grab. And there's one down. Digging in, Rickey Henderson. First pitch misses. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Rickey Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Next offering is fouled back.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Larkin makes his way towards it and makes the grab. And there's two down. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Leading off, Tim Raines. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
There's a splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Up with it. Fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here comes Bryce Harper. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. That's to third. Throw on to Rizzo. Harper retire. Here's Jose Ramirez. That one way inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Not close with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jason Varitek. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
No strike. I got 3-0.
In the dirt. Varitek aboard here at first with nobody out. That one finds the zone. 3-1. Swung on, belted. Charleston ranging back. Gone. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Late on that fastball.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And that's outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They go back to back, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And that one hit to first, and he takes it himself for the out. So up next, Evan Carter. Rips that one to right. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. Larkin gone in the play. Alex Bregman getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Raines makes the grab, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. And that's fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him swinging. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Ketel Marte. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And now he steps off the rubber. The 0-1. In the air out to center. Junior makes the catch, inning over. On to the 3rd inning, and here is Rickey Henderson. Green back to work. There's a strike. Green in his 4th year, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Next offering is downstairs. That one in triple digits. Way outside, and it's 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it. To first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Ortiz stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Just misses with that one. Struck him out swinging. Bottom of the inning, and now Kyle Higashioka. There's the strike.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
1-1.
Inside, almost got him.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Oscar Charleston, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
That's to third, Bregman. They get the force. That ends the frame. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Anthony Rizzo now. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball. That's inside.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-0. Fouled off left side. Swing and he breaks his bat. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Base is empty. Evan Carter now at the plate. That one's in there. 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there. Right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. That's down and in.
1 strike.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off.
A swing and a miss. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's a nice job of taking that pitch on the outside the other way and just beat the shift. This guy's not known for using the whole field, but right there he took what was given to him. Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Soto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Barry Larkin. In the air, right field. And that will drop foul.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there.
There goes Larkin. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto sizing this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. At the plate, Ricky Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed. Larkin leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one finds the zone. 1-2. swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes Larkin. He crosses the plate and he scores. It's 5-0. welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Philadelphia taking on Texas. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And our pitcher in this game, Mike Mussina. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Stepping in, Mike Trout.
For Philadelphia, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1. Ball, that's it.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Ricky Henderson. That missed by a
Ball 1, no
lot.
strike.
And that is ball 1. Fought off foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And that's
Yep,
outside.
That ball went out.
And a pitch.
Aye.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. David Ortiz digs in now. Geloff. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
the count.
That's strike 1. And
1
that
ball, 1
skips in the
strike.
dirt. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ellie.
Now here is Elly De La Cruz. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023.
2-0.
In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Ricky on the move. Strike in there. Off the
Ball,
mark
that's off
there.
the plate.
3-1. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ricky
safe.
dives back in. Henderson leads off second with nobody out. On the ground, right side. Lux slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that drops in for a strike. One away with a runner at third. Check swing went around. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Chases that one out of the zone, and Harper down on strikes. And now Ted Simmons, and that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bregman in his 9th season, 30 years old now. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
High fly ball out towards left field. Henderson going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. Swanson digs in.
The shortstop, Anthony Swanson. Now pitching.
That one in triple digits.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Anthony Rizzo, the next to hit, takes ball one. One out, bases empty. There's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Bregman to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit.
24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
2 outs, base is empty. That's outside. Now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there. Bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Blue back to work. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that's in the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Hung up in a rundown now. Tags the runner. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carter going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And now it's Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
That's in for a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
One down, base is empty. Goes down looking. Mike Piazza now at the plate. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Just off the outside corner. And a count 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Ball one, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike one.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now, Ricky Henderson. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. That misses, and it's 1-0. Lux on his horse. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Has some trouble with it. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Trout makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the 4th, and now the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Ball one there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So 2 down now, and here is David Ortiz. Down and away for ball one. Ortiz measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Henderson running hard to get it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here comes Bryce Harper. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And a quick out number 1. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And now it's Alex Bregman. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Anthony now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Center field. Griffey in pursuit. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. And here is Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1. Skeens back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone. All game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one fouled off. curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball. Pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Junior in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. One down, base is empty. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Alex Gordon, the next to hit. Line to left. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
There's the swing and a miss. Gordon at second with 2 down. Geloff settles under it and makes the catch. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
On the ground. Sends it to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. So up next, Zach Geloff.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First pitch just misses. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
0-1's the
Throw,
count.
save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Now pitching. Randy Johnson.
0-1 now. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that
No balls,
velocity.
2 strikes.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you...
Geloff dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. 2 down, nobody on. That just misses, and the count 1-2.
One ball,
His
two
understanding of the
strikes,
strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ball two.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Mike Trout.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Got him, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That misses,
one ball, one strike.
and the count is 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at-bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ortiz,
Ball one,
not
no
sure what
strike.
to expect after that first pitch. De La Cruz. And that is the inning. And now Ricky Henderson singled back in the first and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
strikes.
That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Elly De La Cruz will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lux throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that drops in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Now pitching. Lucas Erickson.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carter makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Ersig, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That's in there. That's strike two.
Quickly into an 0-2
No ball,
count.
two
Both
strikes.
pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
The center fielder, number 20.
One out, runner at second. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Rizzo, the runner at second with one away. And a foul ball. Ersig. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that
One
results
ball,
in a
two
ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Missed with a
Next ball, two.
2-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Handles, throws to first. He's out. Alex Gordon now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one ripped right center field, and it looks like trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Lux in the box again, takes a strike. That one at triple digits.
0-2.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Gordon around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. Swinging a foul straight back. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Did not go. 2 runs across in the inning here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 2 balls and a strike.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that is that. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. Into left center for a base hit. The throw to third.
No, he's safe.
Back-to-back singles, high fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Anthony
0-1
swings through it for strike 1. In the air to left center. Griffey gets under it. Squeezes it. Runners tag up from second and third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and it's 4-2. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hits the fence. In comes the runner from third, and it's a 1-run game.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
Next to hit, Zach Geloff. And it's through for a hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He scores to tie it up. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-4.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Back to the top of the order now. And now it's going to be Ricky Henderson. Swanson on the run. Throw to first.
Oh.
Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside,
Nope,
just missed. That one ripped. Henderson running hard to get it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. 2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And there's a ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Ricky Henderson. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Harper steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now here is Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. He was late there, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And 1 and 2. And they'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and Harper is gone. Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. Gets the catcher by a step. 2 down, bases empty. Alex Bregman digs in now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And that one ripped into right. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Erceg back to work. Late with the swing there.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And a slider misses down and away.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Inside. Full count now. Strikes him out with 100. He's 2 outs away. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Top of the zone for a called strike. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.